one. Congrats, you've been selected to participate.
All right, congrats, you've been selected to participate. All right, what are the ingredients? We have crackers.
Congrats, you've been selected to participate in the Chopp'd experience. Chopp'd experience?
Who the heck is that?
Yay! We're gonna do the Chopp'd experience!
Ooh, spinach. Jonathan's gonna hate that.
Leafy greens and a natural sweetener like honey. Those are interesting ingredients.
And then liquid sweetener, so honey, agave, or maple syrup. What?
Honey, agave, or maple syrup. Crackers and eggs sound like appetizer. I don't really know. We'll have to see.
Anthony Ippolito, class of 1993. I was recently asked what I do as a career opportunity, and I actually set up my own company and developed my own product. The name of my company is American Brand Enterprises, LLC, and the name of my product is Native Bar. Native Bar is an all-natural, non-genetically modified health bar that's based with quinoa. It's gluten-free, vegan, and made with 70% organic ingredients.
This is my kitchen. Welcome.
This is my kitchen. Where we're at, this kitchen's been here since 1650, when it used to be Rose Cottage.
Hey, looks like you made your way in, huh? This is Anthony Ippolito, class of 1993, now in Orlando, Florida. Happy Easter. Thank you for the invitation to Mrs. Lacey's Chopp'd Challenge, and welcome to my kitchen.
Hi again. We're back in my parents' kitchen for some quarantine cooking Chopp'd.
Okay, so welcome to my kitchen. There's Reggie. And over here is my cooking area.
This is my kitchen. I feel like I should get a kitchen handicap because as you can see, there's no dishwasher, there's no countertop, there's barely a kitchen. But I'm gonna try and whip up something for this Chopp'd thing. Okay, let's see what I have here. We've got Frank's Red Hot. No.
All right, so here's my idea. I'm planning on doing a honey sesame chicken over a bed of lettuce or broccoli. So if we look here, the ingredients, I have the honey, so the sweetener. I'm going to be using an egg to add for the breading. And as for the crackers, I have no more crackers. I haven't gone grocery shopping. So I'm planning on doing pork rinds, and I'm going to grind them up as the breading, and I'm going to use my sweet Vitamix.
All right, in the fridge, I know we needed leafy green vegetables, so I got my spinach.
All right, we've got leafy greens, we've got crackers, we've got eggs, and we've got maple syrup as a natural sweetener. So we're going to make an egg bake with ham and bacon, onions, spinach, and a little bit of cheese. We're going to make a cracker topping with a little bit of feta and sliced tomatoes on the top.
What I'm thinking is I'm gonna make a honey mustard chicken cutlet with topped with like an arugula dressed in vinegar kind of thing. So I have chicken.
Okay, so here are my ingredients. I'm gonna make honey mustard chicken tenders with a Ritz cracker coating. And then I'm gonna make a salad, romaine lettuce. I'm gonna throw in some hard-boiled eggs, some bacon, some feta, some cherry tomatoes, and then I'm just gonna make a good seasoned vinaigrette, and then I'm gonna throw in some of my dill.
Oh, there they are, crackers.
These are my ingredients. I'm going to stuff chicken with some baby spinach and boursin. I'm going to make an apple cranberry chutney with the agave. I'm going to bread the chicken breast, and I'm going to coat it with Ritz and panko. That's the plan.
So I have pulled all my ingredients together. I've got my maple syrup. I'm going with spinach
it's all I have, so that's gonna work. I have Ritz crackers and the eggs. I'm gonna add in some bacon, and I'm gonna use this lovely bread, and I think I'm gonna make a Monte Cristo.
I got the chicken sauteing over here. It doesn't really look as I planned, so we'll see how that turns out. I don't know, whatever. And then we got the sauce going for the honey sesame.
We're gonna have a cracker crumb chicken tenderloin accompanied with a wilted spinach and a little bit of garlic, served with an Italian Johnny cake.
All right, so I just pounded out some chicken cutlets, and what I've got some flour laid out, so we're gonna dip it in flour, and then I'm gonna make the honey mustard egg wash, and that's what we're gonna dip in it after the flour.
Okay, so I'm hard boiling my eggs. I just started cooking my bacon. And in the salad bowl, I have the romaine, cherry tomatoes, and feta cheese.
I'm going to make a breakfast, brunch, lunch, light lunch kind of thing.
I didn't see one shot of any of you washing your hands.
So I have cooked up some bacon. What I did was I trimmed off the excess fat because I want to cook the spinach in the bacon, and I don't want tons of excess fat. I just want the flavor.
You can almost hear the lettuce screaming for help.
Chicken's looking pretty good. Still got the sauce going.
All right, so we're gonna start frying off some of our shallow fry, some of our chicken tenderloins. As you can see here, I took the crumb made with the Ritz crackers, and then I put a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, Italian seasoning, garlic, granulated garlic, and a few other seasonings. And we're just gonna shallow fry them really quickly in our pan. You want the oil to be nice and hot as you put them in here. And we're just gonna, again, make like you're making chicken cutlets.
We're just wilting down the spinach before we add all the ingredients together.
All right, so these are ready to go in the pan. The pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna put some olive oil in there, and then we're just going to fry these babies up.
I took my rolling pin and I crushed up the Ritz crackers and I put them in this pan here. And then here's the meat, the chicken, and it's in a Ziploc bag, and in the Ziploc bag is the honey and the Dijon mustard. And what I'm gonna do now is dredge the chicken in the crackers and then put it on the pan.
Okay, so the idea is to stuff the boursin and baby spinach into the chicken breast. It's then going to go into a vacuum sealed bag and into a sous vide at 160 degrees for 1 hour. I like my chicken really cooked well. I don't like 145. It's too rubbery, gross. So, baby spinach and boursin, stuffed chicken breast.
So to make the French toast, I'm going to put the bread in the egg. I'm going to put it in, this is the recipe, I found a recipe after I came up with this. The recipe calls for cornflakes, but since the challenge is crackers, I'm using the Ritz crackers for this, and we're gonna hope for the best.
Tell you what, this smells amazing. The coconut oil.
All right, so while the chicken's cooking, I'm just going to dress up the arugula. Pretty simply, just going to put some olive oil and balsamic vinegar on it. So a little bit of drizzle. Ooh. It's really hard to do this one-handed.
The chicken tenders are out of the oven. Over here I have the salad. I've sliced up the eggs. And now I'm gonna crumble the bacon and put that back in the salad with the vinaigrette.
Okay, so I need to bread the chicken in the panko and Ritz coating. So first I need to dip it in the egg, and because it's stuffed, I had a tough time keeping all that stuff in. It's kind of oozing out, so I gotta kind of treat it gently. So once it goes from here, it goes into the air fryer and fry it up.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the sauce that I made and pour that over the chicken. It's got some nice honey, some garlic. It has a little ginger and some soy sauce or coconut aminos. So there we go. Smells divine.
One of the dishes that we had tonight was going to be a Johnny cake, which traditionally is done with cornmeal. We made it an Italian version and we used semolina. We took 2 cups of water, put a couple bouillon cubes, and took 2 cups of semolina. And we basically made like a loose looking mashed potatoes. I added a little bit of agave and some salt. And then you take this loose mashed potato mix and you fry it up like a pancake. And over here, traditionally it's done in cast iron. So I'm doing mine in cast iron too. And again, just really just gonna get a nice char on them. And you can see here, little Johnny cake.
Okay, I added more arugula to the mix because there was way too much dressing. And then I just made a really quick honey mustard sauce to kind of drizzle over the chicken. So it'll go arugula, chicken, sauce, and yeah, so we're just waiting for the chicken and then we'll be good to plate.
Egg bake is all set. All the ingredients are in. We're gonna add the maple syrup to the crumbs. Put that on top. Slice up the tomatoes, put those on top of the crumbs, and put feta on the top. Put it in the oven for 35 minutes and be ready to eat.
Okay, so the chicken's done. We've got a nice crispy outside on it from the air fryer, and it's being plated on mashed potatoes with bacon, and this is the cranberry apple chutney.
Okay, so we are ready for the plating. We've got all of our parts and all of our ingredients, and okay, I'm gonna try not to use my fingers. All right, my hands are clean. So we're just going to put 1 piece of French toast with the Ritz crackers. We're gonna put these this egg right here, right on top. Put some spinach with bacon right there. Another piece of French toast. And then for the top, we're going to drizzle over some or a lot of maple syrup.
Chicken.
Okay, so the shrimp is out of the oven and I'm going to plate it.
Hey, wait. Patty Doran? Where did she come from?
Player 2 has entered the game.
I put 4 lemons, 4 pieces of shrimp per plate is perfect. So I put 4 lemons on the plate and make it a little festive. Don't they look great? And now for the salad. I'm going to put the spinach salad in the middle. Spinach. The strawberries that Bryn cut up for me, so lovely. Bryn, you're not on TikTok. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna finish plating our dish for tonight. We have maple syrup in a little bit of a ponzu spoon. A Johnny cake shaped like Mickey Mouse because we are in Orlando, Florida. I'm gonna take a little bit of the spinach that has been wilted with garlic and finish with a little bit of sea salt. So excuse me, I'm just gonna move this back here for a second. I'm then going to come in, take our chicken cutlet that's got the cracker crumb in it, and then I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of this beautiful sauce maltaise right down the front of the chicken. And then I'm going to go in there and eat it for dinner.
We're gonna plate this up.
Chilling!
So I'm gonna take some of the chicken. And some salad. And some of that bacon. And some dressing.
Challenge accepted, Lacey.
Challenge accepted, Lacey.
Challenge accepted, Lacey.
Challenge accepted, Lacey.
Okay, Lacey. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, Miss Lacey.
Challenge accepted, Lacey.
Challenge accepted, Lacey.
Lacey, challenge accepted.
Hey, it's Anthony Ippolito again, and I was recently asked by Miss Lacey, how important was the culinary curriculum at Wakefield High School as far as propelling myself and my career in the food and beverage industry? And I would just like to say right now, it was huge, and thank you very much for that opportunity back when I was younger. I knew as a kid that I really wanted to explore food as a potential option as a career. And Wakefield, by allowing me the opportunity to go and test those skill set knowledge as a teenager in the food and beverage program at Wakefield High, really propelled me in my career moving forward in my life.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Warrior Cafe Chopp'd. This week's mandatory ingredients were crackers, any kind, leafy greens, and everybody says, bleh, spinach. But I saw a lot of spinach.
That's much better.
Good. Eggs, and a liquid sweetener of some kind, whether it was honey, maple syrup, agave, anything like that. And how did you all feel about this? Just throw some comments out there right now. First impression.
Oh my God, I couldn't figure out how to get all 4 ingredients into it. Like, I kept thinking like, maybe French toast with maple syrup. And then I was like, get leafy greens and French toast, but Marlisa did it. It was good.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
It was so funny when I watched it and everybody breaded the chicken. It like never occurred to me to crunch the crackers up and bread chicken. I'm like, oh.
You know, we did like a quiche thing, and I thought everyone was going to do quiche. I even told Rick, no, we have to do something different.
Right.
That's funny because I thought everybody would use crackers to bread chicken. So that's what most people did.
Most of you did use that.
I love it. I love it.
Sorry,
That's awesome.
That's the best. I was gonna do a spinach egg, like some Italian. I was thinking, and then I was like, I actually found a recipe for Ritz crust spinach egg pie, like Italian pie. But then I was like, I just wanted to come up with something on my own. So I was like, I don't want to use a recipe.
So as soon as I saw crackers, I thought of Ritz crackers and I thought of the baked stuffed shrimp. And I had to make that.
That's smart.
Good idea.
I thought the spinach was gonna suck, but it wasn't bad at all.
Oh, you actually ate it?
Yeah, when I put it in the pan, I put the whole thing in the pan, and like 2 minutes later, it was like nothing.
Like that much?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Fish always cooks down like that. Just like.
Hey, I just want to know, would parsley count as a leafy vegetable?
Parsley is an herb.
Sure.
That's what, because Tommy said to me when I said the green vegetables, he says throw parsley in, and I said I don't think that's right. And then when I first said honey was another one, he went ugh. So, but we pulled it off.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously, when I give out these lists of ingredients, I have something in mind already.
What were you thinking?
Yeah, what did you think?
You know? But and I would have made something if you needed another person. But almost everybody, I think, except for Meg and Rick, crushed up their crackers. I was thinking to like season the crackers with maybe butter or oil and some herbs and toast them in the oven, and then use them like a crouton on some kind of a salad with hard-boiled eggs and, honey in the dressing, that kind of thing.
Occurred to me.
Yeah.
We crushed up our crackers. Our crackers were crushed and mixed with maple syrup and then sprinkled on the top before it went into the oven.
Not enough gadgets, Lacey. You got to get the gadgets. More and more gadgets.
Well, see, I don't know what people have, and that's what I'm afraid of when we do this, that I don't want to make anything too insane. But,
well, John, I was disappointed that you didn't show cooking on the air fryer. That was disappointing.
It was, yeah. I'll give you that.
He was just sous vide, so
yeah,
still getting fancy up there.
Yeah. Well, obviously, everybody has a different level of ability with the tools they have at hand. Nobody else has a sous vide except him. I mean,
No. I do. I'm using it right now.
Good.
Making steak tonight.
Good. Yeah, I have to get one of these days.
You should.
I used my Vitamix. Anybody Vitamix? Anybody?
I totally forgot to use my food processor. I just like
Ninja.
Oh, okay.
The Ninja.
I have I feel like we have just a lot of stuff. Sometimes I go to like the kitchen section, I'm like, oh, we have it all. And it's mostly my husband, but it came in really handy though. I had so many options, everything.
Yeah. The thing, I mean, if you can have tools in your kitchen and appliances in your kitchen that can do a number of different things, that's the best way to go. My buddy Alton Brown hates unitaskers. Don't buy something that only does one thing. Buy something that can do a variety of different things. And not that you're all gonna go online today and purchase things from Williams-Sonoma. But,
you don't know me. I might.
I'll show you the best time, girl. But it's just this is really fun. And I gave John a list of ingredients for his kids, also that I might use with mine. Very simple, but depending on your level of ability, you could do a lot of different stuff with the ingredients I gave him, even though they're really.
Are you going to do a Chopp'd one with the kids? That'd be great.
I'm trying.
Oh, awesome. That's so exciting.
When I was watching the video, I'm thinking, who the heck is that guy?
I know, that was cool.
Every time he pushed his way in.
Repping WHS.
Do we have commercials now?
I came up with the idea of highlighting alumni from Wakefield that are in the field successful. And Anthony, back when I was in high school, I did a cooking show with him.
Oh, cool.
And so I figured, why not invite him in? Because he commented on the Facebook link. And he's like, that's an interesting idea. And I said, oh man, why don't we invite in somebody from the outside, somebody that's successful in the field and that benefited from their education at Wakefield High, and why not?
Good idea.
I've got another surprise for next week.
No, it's cross curricular, Jackie. You could use them with your class.
You're working on vacation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't work.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is keeping me sane right now.
Nice.
Something to do.
Breath of fresh air.
Am I missing anybody? No. Is Anthony coming?
No. I figured that the guest wouldn't take part in this just because scheduling and all that. They're typically working.
All right. Okay.
And seeing as how we're done with school at 2:05, I figured now would be a good time for us to meet.
Right. Well, and back to the beginning then, John, would you make this again?
10 out of 10, I would make it again. It was fantastic. My wife came up with the idea for the chutney. I'm like, what the hell is chutney?
Yeah.
You know, and I had never had chutney before.
Cranberry sauce.
Right.
Kinda, yeah. But that really was like the last bit that added a lot of sweetness and all that. And yeah, I thought it came out great. It looked great, and it she devoured her plate and then started picking at mine.
It looked delicious, I have to say. That one looked
Really good.
And it
Really
all-
well plated, very fancy.
Yeah.
If you notice those hands were not these hands. Those were my wife doing the plating.
That. Marlisa, how was that experience for you?
Well, I definitely have a new appreciation for a number of people. Our students who make films and movies. Oh my God. Even when I was doing the teacher video, I had a new appreciation within like 5 minutes. Yeah. And now I have a new appreciation for any people filming, people making cooking shows. I cannot believe how much easier it looks than it actually is. Like, and I was trying so hard. When I was in my cabinet, I had 2 flashlights for lighting. My husband went
nice.
and I staged all that. I cleared it out and staged it. We went downstairs. My husband found this big light because there was too much light coming down at one spot. I had to dim my screen at one point because the glare was so much in my glasses. Like I was trying, and I stole Chris's way to like film the ingredients, like kind of quick, slow, kind of like I did my homework. But
I have to admit, it looked really good. Your efforts paid off because it was really clean. Which gives me 1 second. I just want to hijack this for 1 second. One really easy way to light a big area is just blast light up at the ceiling. It will bounce up the ceiling and radiate down. So if you're having a tough time with lighting, blast the light on the ceiling and it will light the entire room and it won't be so harsh on your face.
Yeah.
Nice.
But overall, it was fun. It was just, I waited till like 7 or 8 at night. I was up till midnight. Like it was.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We'll talk about the filming, like the getting the videos off of my phone. Challenging. But anyway, we'll talk about that after.
You did it. Oh, good. Yeah.
Overall, I liked it. It was good. I heated up for lunch and gave some to Phil. And I added Swiss cheese.
Ooh, yum.
That's good.
It really brought it together. So that's my change I would make.
That sounds good. Awesome. All right, Christopher.
Oh, it's Chris. It's Chris.
That's
right.
So,
he's not sorry, you're right. You're right. The other Chris correct.
You'll get mad.
Whatever.
What do you mean whatever? You always yell at me.
As you know from my first episode, I just like a bowl full of whatever. So when I saw the ingredients, I saw that there were crackers. I didn't have crackers, so I used pork rinds. And then
Yuck.
yeah, I know, but hey, it worked out.
Okay.
I liked it. But the honey, like I immediately thought, okay, well, some type of honey chicken. I mean, that's what immediately popped in my head. So I just rolled with that. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. The breading, like the pork rinds as breading was terrible idea. It just didn't stick. But yeah.
Yeah, I've used it before too, and they're just weird.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's good. It's just that recipe because it was just like sauteing it, like baking with it is good. But yeah, I thought it came out pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
All right. You wouldn't make it again, or you would?
I would, but maybe not with. I would probably get crackers. Try that out.
It's a good idea. Good. Patty, how about you?
Yeah, I'm in here twice.
Yeah, I see
You are
that.
every time.
Yeah, my camera on my computer keeps freezing, so I'm using my phone now.
Okay. When you popped on the screen.
I'm sorry, I got so flustered. What are we talking about? Oh, would I do it again?
Yes, would you do it again?
Yeah, you know what?
Basically, what happened to the first 5 shots?
Yeah, I loved your comment, Joy. Patty, you're right. Where did you go?
So I thought it was noontime that it was due. Am I wrong?
Yes.
When was it?
You're thinking grades. Grades were due Tuesday.
I get up early on Thursday morning and I sit down and I download all the footage and I edit to have a show ready for noon. It takes a while to cut this all together. So I need to, in order for me to get it cut together and then out for all of you to see it so that we can talk about it at 2, I need it to be uploaded by noon.
Sorry. I'll
right.
try again next week. Like Melissa said, I had trouble downloading the stuff too. Like it was too, now I know lessons learned, you got to break it up into segments.
Yeah.
So that it's easier to upload and download. But that's why I was late. I apologize, but I look good at the end there.
Nice.
No, but making the salad dressing, I think I'll make my own salad dressings from now on. That was so
always.
Dressings are easy and nice. Yeah.
Yep. 3 to
How
1.
often, Lacey? Always?
Always. I will admit,
Not just sometimes.
I have 1 bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch because my grandchildren need to have ranch on anything and everything. Pizza, vegetables, green salad only with, and it's, but other than that, no, everything is from scratch. School too, for that matter.
Mm.
Nice.
And I think you all knew that. All my dressings in school are from scratch.
I knew that, yeah.
Anyway.
Nothing but the best.
That's right. Okay, Mrs. McKenna.
So Rick wanted to make the following Easter. Actually, it worked out really well for us because we had the bacon, leftover ham. We always have spinach in our fridge, and we have eggs.
Yeah.
And then he immediately said he wanted to make something like a quiche. And I know with Joy and I and our department, we've done the egg bake before when John does his pancakes with VPAD. So I'm like, oh, how about the egg bake? Because we didn't have any crust. And he's like, oh, that would be perfect. And then I'm thinking, how do you add in the sweetener? And we have, real maple syrup. And I'm like, that's perfect because it was delicious. He did a really, really nice job. And it really reminded me of something that you'd get at a breakfast nook in Vermont with the real maple syrup on it, because we don't use a lot of real maple syrup, and we happen to have some. And
nice.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
That's great.
So proud of him. And then I did tell him, just to make the color look nice on the top, don't forget the slices of thin tomato.
Yeah, it looked so nice.
It was good.
Really good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
I'd make it again for sure.
Good.
Oh, I'd have him make it again for sure.
Got it made there.
I'm one lucky woman, I'll tell you. One lucky woman.
There. Isn't that sweet? That's so sweet. Katie, how about you?
Oh, it was tough to figure something out. I was thinking of a bunch of different things. I couldn't use maple syrup because my mom hates maple syrup. And I don't have agave, so I was immediately, what can I make with honey? And I was thinking honey chipotle something.
Ooh.
Didn't have anything, I didn't have the right stuff for the chipotle, so I thought of honey mustard instead. Me and Joy ended up making the same thing basically. But I love arugula, and I had just gotten some and I wanted to use it, so I was perfect. Be green, I'll use arugula. And it came out really good. I was really happy with it. I needed more mustard. All my mustard was running out, as you could hear on the video.
Gone.
That was good.
Can't ever let that go, can you?
Bursted out laughing.
But yeah, I'll just have to get more mustard to make that again. But I was really happy. I thought the crackers would be weird for the breading, but it came out perfect. It was really good. I was really happy with it.
Good. How about you, Joy?
Well, I have to say, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. I love doing this because anybody who, I have 3 kids that are grown now, but years ago, every night was Chopp'd. It was I would look in the fridge and be like, okay, I got these 4 things. What am I going to make? There was a little more pressure because there was a time element back then, but I think it's really fun.
That's good. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Jackie.
I wouldn't make it again. Like I said, it never occurred to me to even bread anything. So I plugged in the ingredients, and this little story came up from somebody who said it wasn't summer vacation until their dad made the eggs with the Ritz crackers, or not the Ritz crackers, just the regular saltine crackers in there. And I'm like, well, it sounds okay. I mean, it tasted okay, but there's a lot of crackers in there. And I'm just thinking, I don't want to eat all that cracker. But it was hard to film and do this stuff by myself. I don't have any assistants like all the rest of you. So,
well, you know what? Who my biggest assistant is? Duct tape.
Ooh, good call.
Oh.
Nice.
Try duct tape.
Yeah, I had a little too much help with my granddaughter. She thought she was on TikTok.
I loved that comment in the video. That was so funny.
Katie, how are you getting all of your shots?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just propping my phone up against like the toaster, against like a jar of flour, like a big thing, like
nice
on the table, just sitting right there, or I'm holding it, one or the other.
Yeah, it's coming
and I'm just
really
like squatting down close to the counter when it's propped on the table. Like you can see me and the food.
Chris, is it weird seeing that kitchen?
I was gonna say that I like the kitchen. That's
it's all redone. It's different now.
I know.
When he was in it, it was all green countertops. And if you guys don't know, Chris used to live in the first floor apartment where my parents now are. For anyone who's watching this and doesn't know that.
Out of all the apartments, that was the best kitchen. So yeah, well done.
It is a really nice. It's a big, bright kitchen, so there's a lot of really good light. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, you didn't get to see the shots of my kitchen though.
No. Next time.
I just love, I'm like, Patty Doran, and then join it.
I was late.
In there. Yeah.
I was having trouble with the video.
I'm very lucky to say that I've got Constantine and Schilling that I can just like lean on and be like, sit down, record this. I need this really quick.
That was good.
I had to get out of my pajamas though.
You're welcome.
I guess I have to get dressed.
Now I picked up my shirt and I'm like, I think I wore this in the video. After my floor, I'm gonna get better change.
I don't know, Lace. What do you think? Do you think we should do this again?
Oh, I absolutely do. Can't wait for next week.
When's Lacey gonna get
now
on
that
this?
I know what I know?
Maybe next week I'll go in again.
Yeah, Lacey, let's go.
Now
Show
that
us
I've
all
seen
up.
all of you and your filming techniques, like the first one that I did with John, my filming was just very mediocre because I had no clue what I'm doing when it comes to that. Although I think my food came up with it. But anyway, yeah, I will do it again, maybe next week, depending.
Nice.
But see, then I pick the ingredients, but still, at least it shows you kind of what I think, how that my mind works.
Yeah.
Which is sometimes weird and different, but yeah, I have to really think of something.
I think we can all say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking it back. I know.
Now,
I can.
if Lacey's participating, does she come up with the 4 ingredients?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say.
Well, I think it'd be cool because she said she always has something in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
it'd be
cool.
cool to see what she had in mind and how it's
Right.
different from like what everyone else came with.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if
And
you?
John, the checklist was quite helpful.
Thank you.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah.
I did add one more shot to the checklist, and I want to make sure we start doing it. Hand washing.
Next time.
That's good.
I want a shot of all of us washing our hands just to spread the message.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm like yelling at the thing. I'm like, I washed my hands, John.
I know, me too. I was like, I explicitly tell
Marlisa,
everyone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put that in there right after you, but it was the perfect opportunity.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It's funny.
Well, I'm trying.
Especially after Katie, when you picked yours up with the chicken all over your hands. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was right there. Okay, where are you
You
going?
have to hold the chicken to bread it, right?
I use a fork. I don't like touching the chicken.
Well, yeah, raw chicken's disgusting. I
Yeah.
my hands like every time I touch each piece of chicken. I'm like, ugh, I just don't want it on my hands right now. And then go right back to it.
That's why you gotta go back and wash your hands again after.
Mhm.
What am I thinking? How, in general, I mean, obviously, some of you might come back and do this again next week. or it might be another crew of people, whatever it might be. How have the ingredients been as far as accessibility? Whether you have it in your house or do you have to go and shop for it or whatever?
I had all of it.
I modified. You saw that I modified, so hope that's okay.
I like when people modify. I like when you
Yeah.
don't have it, you adapt and you overcome.
Right.
Honestly, if I didn't have eggs, which a lot of people run out of eggs and not go to the store, I would have done flaxseed, the whole egg replacer. So if we can modify, and that's cool, and something similar.
Well, that's why I try to give you like a selection of things that I don't say romaine lettuce or or you know, Ritz crackers, whatever. It's whatever you've got. So
I thought it was perfect. Yeah.
I like what Chris just said there, because Chris, I never would have known that a flaxseed is like an egg replacer. So even the fact if you didn't have it and then you came in and said, well, this is what we use instead.
Yeah, you learn. So yeah,
I'm learning something. Yeah.
I think especially in this day and age, like we would not want anyone, not we're going to force anyone. We wouldn't want anyone compelled to go to the store just for an ingredient for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we're not going to die on this show.
No.
It's important, but
sorry, too early.
Quite all right. Quite all right. Okay, then I guess that's a wrap, huh?
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, back up.
See ya.
Bye.
Mask up.
Yeah.
The mask is in my car.
Well.